the Zoe.
Probably is, right? But as you've called it, it's very interesting that they still prioritize the Zoe, given the fact that you already have the Vi on the side of Trace. So it will be a very linear situation when it comes to engaging, right? Just point and click, just go in with cease and desist, connects onto these two mobile champions, whatever Trace Esports wants to prioritize. And now when it comes to the bans, Galio is removed.
That's a very good ban. Actually, following it through will be the Alistar ban here. Just trying to target away all those very aggressive supports that can really help out as Ezreal. Dominate the lane here, the bottom lane. I wonder what will be the last ban, because they take away the Ornn as well. Gragas is left open, but do you ban it if you're BRU?
It is. It is. If BRU bans away the Gragas, Nautilus could be picked up by Trace. So they really just have to leave one support champion open for them. So Gragas could be the priority here by BRU to answer back into the support role.
Yeah, if they ban away the Gragas, they're left with nothing.
Nothing.
That's the thing, right? Like, so Wesley, they at least leave something for themselves. So now Gragas is going to be locked in here by Trace Esports, one of, I would say, the most favorite champions by not just Dak but also the CN supports, and the Nautilus will be paired with the lockdown potentially of the Zoe. Now I still see. Wow, okay, all right, so this is I believe one of the better changes.
You spoke too soon. You spoke too soon. We came through back to Yone going into that draft. A little bit surprising.
Wait, are they playing this Yone into the jungle and have Dipper play the 8-box?
That's the question, right? Because they could interswitch this regardless. So they are going for the Yone jungle instead.
Riven wins against the 8-Rocks. This is a problem for the 8-Rocks, right? Like there's this one consistent pick that you could go to play against the 8-Rocks, it's the Riven. Just because you can use all your mobility gap flows to make sure that the skills of the 8-Rocks won't hit.
Will not connect. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah, and if 8-Rocks does not connect, the pull, the knockups, 8-Rocks cannot fight, and I think that will be a huge problem for the side of BRU later on onto the Baron. And I think there's also this one perspective, right? Tipper also lost the Baron fight up against the Sao priorly in game number 1 just because of visit from Hueba, just because of how macro-centric plays there are for the side of Trace Esports. So once again, if that happens, it will be difficult for BRU.
BRU will be pressed into a corner and needs to win this in order to extend this to game number 3. We talked about their playoff chances. Their playoff chances may have dwindled down to less than 10% after losing that matchup against Cerberus Esports. But if anything, BRU still has a chance to be part of the playoffs if they, sweep their remaining matches.
Yeah.
But it's, it's starting to look darker and darker, especially with that game 1 loss against Trace Esports. Then it's all about, finding the miracle run. And the miracle run should start now.
It definitely is. I mean, they have to sweep every single opposition they encounter, and CES has to be swept by every opponent they encounter. So really, really difficult situation right now for the side of BRU. But for now, Trace Esports will get information, right? How they play right now, and pretty much every single game they've done in the past is really, really clever. They get information, they get value in every single thing they do.
Yeah, that's that also provides information to Trace Esports as to what to do when it comes to when it comes to their laning. Because if you know where your jungler is or where the opposing jungler is, then you will have the luxury to go aggressive if you are on the other side of the map, and that's what you want to do on the top side, right? Like you the top side should favor the Riven, especially... Actually, you know, at no point of the game will an Aatrox win against the Riven. You know, even the late game, it should favor the Riven. Oh, a solo kill?
Oh,
not enough cooldown
for the commit, yeah. And this is also really good, a talking point, right?
Yeah.
Having the information on where the opposing jungler is
Yeah.
will get you the information on what to do in a couple of minutes into the matchup, right? Because you're looking at the rotations of the junglers, you're looking at the jungle camps, how long will it take? And right now, Trace Esports understands that Valius is on the left quadrant jungle.
Yeah, and you look at Tak, he's here to help out Weiba. Weiba is already level 5, so Valdez has to respect this. What a macro play. Decision making by Trace Esports. Perfect.
Yeah, once again emphasizing the ability of Trace Esports to utilize and capitalize every single action they do to get value. And that is where Hueba got the blue buff away from Yone.
It's just off of one word that gave information to Tak in, you know, the whole of
squad.
Trace Esports.
Yeah.
That basically what will happen here is that a full clear for Valdez. And there with the early game advantage. Of course, you know, if you see a, you know, an early game Vi versus an early game Yone, it's definitely going to favor Weiba.
And right now, Hueba paying a visit, coming into the bottom lane, cease and desist connected! And Juju with a true shot barrage secures the finishing kill.
Tak may have helped Golden Feet survive that.
Oh,
and even used his flash. That's I don't think it was that close, but you know, I would say it's a nice try, right? But
it is.
Let's look at that one once again. It's what the Jess did not expecting Weiba to be here. And again, the true shot barrage into a flash. And by the way, Weiba was able to get the head off Valdez once again.
Oh,
what?
A little bit, almost so close. If he overstayed and overstepped rather onto the turret, he could have died.
And you're seeing the Trace Esports just owning one side of the map once again. Like, everything that Weiba does, very much calculated and very much to the, you know, identity of how you should play this Vi pickup. And that mainly is the reason why I think, you know, Trace Esports as a team really has advanced their playstyle to a point that they are now one of the true contenders. Weiba being able to play this set of champions that is able to play for the team while also, you know, having that threat to carry on his own like the Vi has really changed the tides of Trace Esports. We have to remember that Trace Esports was not part of the playoffs in WRL A1. Now in WRL A2, they're one of the contenders.
They are definitely one of the contenders here. It's again a very, very strong showing by Trace on how they're able to improve coming in from season to season. And thus far, as you mentioned, they really control the bottom side of the map. Because the thing is, they don't have to think about Riven. You've mentioned it already. You called it already that they will have advantage up against Aatrox with the Riven matchup. So they don't have to lift a single finger to go into the top side and support Riven.
Yeah, it's a very static lane for now. But you know, as the game progresses, so Weiba almost clipping what the Jess had it connected. That will be another kill to the side of Trace Esports. And now Trace Esports, with the advantage that they have early, will be trying to secure this Rift Herald.
Yeah, we'll start up Shelly. Already down half HP, but Valdez is just around the corner as well. What the Jess uses up the ultimate on Hueba, but instead the counter attack, the trade back. Juju takes the kill. Just so much damage coming into this early game. Cat type will miss out the CP trouble bubble, but they still commit. Hueba with a cease and desist. Tak follows suit, and that will be Zoe going down.
And Tak had enough HP to get that kill and escape from death. BRU, that's 2 deaths in a row by them. But they're still forcing things, right? They want to secure at least one of the 5-minute objectives, but they don't have enough time.
Hueba will reach. The Vault Breaker is already ready, and Tipper and Valdez is solo.
Oh no. Talking about happening from bad to worse. BRU?
Right. Tipper, now be bodies down by Tak. That will be a good CC. Has to force out to dash away. Onto the bot side, River, Cat type, readying up the CP triple bubble over Radder, the Paddle Star, onto Hueba.
Yeah.
But not enough damage.
The Scuttle Vision will be clutch as well in trying to at least get information. Now, who gets that? I think it's Juju. Is it Juju? No, it's not.
Oh, BRU takes it. BRU will secure the Rift Scuttle, so that will be extra vision for them, but they're playing the macro game once again. Crazy Esports doesn't have to fight it, they just have to delay BRU. And even then, what desist falls down! And cease and desist connects on the Cat type. Fate sealed into the back line. She moves the jungler for the side of Trace. But look at Trace Esports. Riven is pushing tier 2 in the top path. And now Juju being pinned down by BRU. Tipper now going for the chase. Knocks up onto Yusa. But so much sustained the turnaround.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He thought he had Yusa in the back, but Yusa turned it around just in time. And as you said, Trace Esports winning elsewhere in the map. That dragon is still left alive and can still be contested by Trace Esports. BRU had the right idea, right? They're going for the kills because they had the man advantage at this point. You look at the amount of damage that was dealt by the AoE Paddle Star from Cat side, plus Valdez hitting finally his fate sealed onto the primary target. There is no reason for them to back down here. Yusa being less than a fifth of his HP, and with Tipper just, you know, a little lower than his half HP, you would think that Tipper had it in the bag, but what happened there was Yusa just doing Vladimir things, I guess.
Yeah, it was more or less Trace Esports forcing out the hands of BRU, right? Because if they send one member going to the top side to defend, they're gonna lose the team fight. So they have to commit one thing or the other. And they committed for that team fight. And now, going on to this, Weiba, the Volt Breaker will not connect with the Soul Unbound. Going back in onto the baddie! Cat type just got melted!
This is a problem with Zoe, right? Like, you can just get followed through by the ultimate lockdown step-by-step combo of a buy, and okay, hear me out on this, Infinity. It doesn't mean that, you know, your sleepy triple bubble hit that you will have to go and follow through with a Paddle Star. It's not always that way, because you have to still pick your spots, and that's something that Cat type has to learn, especially against CN teams.
Definitely is. It's just so difficult right now, because Trace Esports is not just a matter of winning when it comes to gold. They're winning when it comes to objective. They're winning when it comes to the macro game. They got so much shirts already on top side. And Lee Sao taking the tier 2 on top lane means that he can rotate and go into team fights as well, which means BRU once again has another layer of difficulty and disadvantage when it comes to those engage.
5 kills advantage to the side of Trace Esports. And more importantly, 8.5k advantage gold-wise. What will be the win condition here for BRU? Like, so far, they only... No, I mean, everyone is behind gold in gold, right? Like, even Cat type and Golden Feet, their carries that might be able to turn things around will definitely lack the punch and damage come mid-game.
Oh, cease and desist connects on to Tipper. And Tipper is gone before the fight even started. And now looking into the backside, Nisa goes over the stun. The flash committed. Whoa. And now it is Golden Feet, the only one left standing as Trace Esports dives and brings him down as they secure the ace.
Okay, well, that was clean. Lisa on the ribbon was too clean. He went in, got 3, and Trace Esports will be taking down an inhibitor tower for free. And, you know, in just under 10 minutes, they were able to get a double-digit goal lead. 10k goal lead, and, you know, Valdez and BRU trying desperately to win this. Isao and that flash into the knockout, super clean coming in from him. And if you're Trace Esports, I guess they're feeling it right now. Like, BRU is really in a state of confusion right now, because whatever they try to do, Trace Esports is there to punish.
Yeah, and this is a good game to analyze when it comes to the macro decisions. Trace Esports macro coming into this game is on point. It's pitch perfect.
Oh, Yusa using the flash. Hemo play, Gat type. 5, 4, 3. Never mind. It did not even last 5 seconds.
He just got deleted. And right now, Trace Esports once again has the numbers advantage. Coming to that fight. Feeds it into the backside. 2-man knock up. But is that even enough? BRU has no damage. And Taper and Valdez holding still. Holding their fort. Holding the Nexus. But Trace Esports just has every right to win it. And they will win the series with a cherry on top of the kill as they secure the win up against BRU.
That's very quick. That's very quick. That's under 12 minutes. And I believe, you know, the previous game also ended in almost the same time. So that will be Trace Esports getting another win for them. And it's, you know, they in their benefit, right? Like they have to play every game as if it's you know, it's a game against a CN team, because